Right, guys, here we go pretty much. FIFA 20 officially really begins now. They released some pitch notes yesterday, some massive pitch notes, and yeah, they called it gameplay beyond FIFA 19, which literally pretty much means for FIFA 20. And there's some massive stuff in here. There's some massive stuff. I think, firstly, I want to address. Well, today I was supposed to make a video about the patent and about the script and stuff, but I think this takes priority at the moment. I'll probably make that video next week, but yeah, this one, I think it's very important what they done. They came out straight away before any EA play, before any EA stuff. They straight away came out and said what's the gameplay gonna mostly consist of for the next FIFA, and they've done that literally straight away 3 4 months out, and I think that's a really important step they done. So yeah, I think that's the correct way to do it. So yeah, here we go. Closer to EA play, want to provide blah blah blah. Yeah, we listen to your feedback throughout the year. Wanted to address, yes. Yeah, to be clear, everything discussed below is not being patched in FIFA 19, but will be worked upon for the next iteration. Right, so this has caused a little bit of obviously, so FIFA 19 will stay the same and it's still got technically like 4 months left or whatever, but I'm not really fussed with this, right? I'm not really fussed with this because to me, yes, this technically should have come out way sooner, but if they actually did, right? If all of this was for right now to fix FIFA 19 in, what are we now, June, I'll probably be even more upset because you're gonna leave it till June to fix it. So it's a lose-lose thing, and I think it's in a way what they're saying is we've given up on 19, right? We've admitted that it was a complete and utter total shit show, and I'm okay with that, right? Fuck it, leave it, bury it, that's it, and we work on the next one because it's probably would have been even more upsetting if they actually ended up fixing it now. A bit too late, but yeah. Oh shit, career more than pro clubs. They actually mentioned that. I feel like they just mentioned them just to mention them in here. But we've heard your feedback. Yes. Yeah. Constant feedback. Blah blah blah. All right. So here we go. Take FIFA 19 and AI defend. AI has a broad impact on multiple. In order to tune, the team needs enough time to adjust for the impact it will have on other functions. Yeah, fair enough. This is unlike first-time finesse shots, which are an isolated mechanic that can be tuned without impact. Yeah, I mean, so what they're saying is like we couldn't fix AI defending because it takes way too much effort, which because it impacts other areas. It's like, yes, but I don't know. Like I feel like surely they still had enough time, and since it came out, I mean, we said literally AI defending was shit from the get-go. It was way too overpowered, and I don't know. I thought that'd be enough time that at least by November, December, they would have, I don't know, maybe released a proper patch that fixed it. But alas, here we go. This is where we began in-house feedback sessions, interesting, earlier than ever before, and have embedded both game changers and pros into the process. Whichever pros there are, I hope you did the right thing. As for the game changers, I don't trust them with my life. There's not a chance. I wouldn't trust them with anything, to be honest. But here we go. Yeah, it's important to ensure we're hearing from a wider perspective of players. Yes, it's important to get everyone else's opinion. It's vast. We receive feedback from many sources, sometimes feedback that differs greatly. Yes, the goal is to raise the offer. Yeah, see, this is another problem. And I've been saying this for a while. Because, yes, they're not going to be able to please everyone. Right? It's not going to happen. Some people want different stuff. But EA, you have to make a decision. Right? You have to go with something. You can't try and stay in the middle and please that guy. No, you have to commit to one thing. So you have to trust certain people more than others. Right? But we'll see. So this is the stuff they have fixed for FIFA 19. I'm not going to be reading, by the way, every single sentence, guys. You guys can see it as you go anyways. I'm just going to try and explain as much as I could. This is the stuff they actually fixed or worked on for FIFA 19, and this is what they're going to prioritize. Here we go. This is what they're going to work on for FIFA 20. It's nice to see it straight away. AI defending number one, the first thing. Many efforts are being made. Yes. So renewed defending system. So they're being renewed. So they've completely changed them. We've revised positioning. Yes. I mean, this is, yeah, I mean, we've been asking for this for 4 years, right? Manual defending will be emphasized because right now, we're just not rewarded enough. Like, it's almost, you're fucking up by manually defending instead of letting the AI do it for you. So, massive, that is massive. Plan tackling. So, this is actually a new tackling system, right? Yes, it's a new system that favors. I mean, this is huge again. This is what it's telling us is that the defenders now should be aware or intelligent enough that when they do tackle with this new tackling system, they're not going to kick it right back to the fucking opposing team, right? Because let's be honest, everyone says it. How many times you tackle it, goes straight back to him, and tackle it, goes back straight to him. So this should fix that, right? I guess. Brilliant. I mean, fantastic. Contain and secondary contain effective. Oh, will be reduced. I mean, keeping the position at a further distance. Yeah. Oh, where is an auto? I mean, this is the most important. This is crucial because this is saying that they should not be mirroring. Listen, contain should have never, ever been added to the game. It's a button that literally should never been added, and it's been there for like years, I think, absolute years. So I'm shocked it's how come it's still in it and it stayed this long, but now it's going to be massively reduced, which is good. Secondary contain, I understand that has to be there because you can't control all 11 players on the pitch, but it is definitely good that it's being reduced because at times it does feel like you're being suffocated when they pressure you too much or stuff like that, and they literally, the second contains mirroring every single move and the other guy's waiting to read your pass. No, this should mean, from all of this, from all these three things, it should mean that now you have to select the player closest to the ball to defend. Hopefully. And that's what I've been saying it should be since day one. So, I mean, positive so far. And yes. Because at the moment, right, when you click LT, the defenders do not react quick enough, to what the attacker does. I'm not saying like, if you read wrongly, if you go the other side, the other guy should go past you 100%. But it definitely should be where it feels like, you're more in control. I always say this, like the number one thing I look for in centre backs in the past few FIFAs, it's agility. Because it seems like when I'm controlling someone like, I don't know, Company or someone like that, that's a bit slower and more stocky. Like when I'm manually controlling him and trying to jockey, it feels like I can't go the way the attackers are going. It's way too slow. So it's either you have to commit to attack it and hope for the best. But yeah, listen, this literally the 4 points that I mean, this is everything about AI defending. I don't think anything else they could have added. So we can hope. The team has put a lot of effort into yes. I mean, listen, the fact that they have to put this in a patch, in the pitch notes, shows how much they fucked up and how much they got it wrong for FIFA 19. This is basic. This should be there. This should have been there from FIFA 99, right? This is man. Yes, will be improved, resulting in more shots. I mean, this is basic stuff. I'm not even gonna give them credit for adding this stuff. This is stuff that you can't. They never should have got it wrong. Open goal, yes. Scoring easy goals, yes. Goalkeeper reactions will be. This is huge. This is huge because, irrespective of goalkeeper movement, right? For the past few several FIFAs, it's happened way too many times when you 1v1 or even close to the goalkeeper, you shoot. As I said, in real life, it's 90% going to result in a goal, irrespective almost of whoever's shooting the ball. I always say this, I could have been the one shooting against De Gea. If I'm under the fucking net, the net's massive, I'm most likely going to score. De Gea's not going to be able to get to that. It's impossible. But whereas on FIFA, they make superhuman reactions, as they literally said it here. But so this means that, yeah, specifically against 1v1 situations, they're not going to react like that. It should be more realistic, hopefully. So that's good. Outside of the foot shots will be improved and should only happen for players with the... Yes. What's this? Shot elevation power will be allowed for low powered shots to result in shots similar to create a more consistent result and better opportunities. Hang on. So this means, I think this means that it literally now depends. So the whole shooting's kind of been redone then, right? So it depends on how much power you put. So if you don't put a lot of power, it results in a driven shot. So driven shots are kind of gone, or what? I don't know with this, but so yeah, if you give it a little power, it goes bottom corner, and if you increase the power, it goes top corner. I guess I could be mistaken on that, but we'll see. I'm not sure on that. We'll see. And here we go. I mean, all this positive, or everything so far good, and then you get hit with this. The only thing that should have come after this is time finishing has been removed from the game. It's not. It's not. And this blows my mind. It really does. It really does. Will be further tuned and addressed. Unbelievable. Green time window for time shots will be reduced. Blah blah blah. Yeah, make it more harder, so they're not gonna even be as OP as they were. Yeah, listen. Obviously, you guys know my thoughts on this, right? This together with moving the keeper. It's two features that don't belong. Okay, it's simple as that. It doesn't belong. Like, you don't. The greening of the shots. It's something that you took it off NBA, right? Let it stay on NBA. It works on NBA. It never has ever any place to be on a football game. Point blank, period. Right? And Corey and Zaro, I appreciate they were actually going back and forth with Twitter on me yesterday, trying to explain. Listen, the best example I can give you, right? It's like Manchester United when they bought that shitter. What was his name? Bebe, I think it was. Right? They spent quite a lot of money on him. And the first year, and he turns out to be absolute garbage. Probably one of the worst players to ever pull on a Man United shirt. Right? What did they do the next year? They're going to get rid of him. You're not going to keep... Ferguson's not going to be like, oh, let's try and make him work. Let's try and work on him and try and insist and somehow turn... No, he turns out into a good player. No, what do? You get rid of him. You chuck him out, and that's what you have to do with this. It's pointless working on it and tuning it and stuff because it does not belong, and it's insulting, it's disgusting, and it's ridiculous to go against the vast majority and somehow still keep it. And there has to be another reason for it to still be in the game, because again, is it you contractually obliged to leave it in? I would rather they just come out and tell me that. I would rather they'd be like, oh, you know, it's a new feature that we signed something and it has to be in the game for the next 3 editions. I would be more okay with that. But to leave it in after everything, after all the feedback, and again, yes, obviously, if few people are going to like it, they still want it in. But as I said, the vast majority want it out. So you can't go against them. And then what pissed me off yesterday is I was having, again, these developers and stuff like that, and even to a degree Corey and Zhao, while I appreciate what they're saying, telling me, oh, you're wrong, it's not maybe the vast majority that want it out, you don't know the full data. I can assure you it's the vast majority. Pro players don't want it, right? Hardcore players, the vast majority don't want them. And casuals above all, they're the ones that hated the most. They're the ones that switched it off within seconds of probably when they first loaded it up. They don't want it in. I can assure you, casual players do not move the keeper. I'll give you an example. When EA posts these videos with real football players, right, playing FIFA against each other, you think they're the ones going to be moving the keeper or greening shots? A few will, majority won't. It doesn't. I can't believe it when you see it like this in full flash. And yeah, I guess it's going to be better than what it was in FIFA 19, but it's not saying much, as I said. We'll wait and see, but ridiculous. To me, it's insulting. It's insulting to leave it in. It's insulting. It's insulting. Volley crossing. Let's move on. Volley crossing and shooting. The effectiveness of volley crossing is being reduced in the next iteration. Once again, this is something that just shows how fucked up this game was, because this is something that should not be on a pitch note. This is basic. This is common knowledge. You know, why are shots with volleys flying in this year? So that's massive. Crosses will have less accuracy. Oh, crosses will have less accuracy as well from lob volleys. And oh, so if you do a flick up cross or a tornado again, I can't believe that it was like that in FIFA 19. This is, but it's good. It's good to at least see them address it. Two-player headers will have more variety as players jump and collide for the ball, and they will make it more difficult for the attacker to score. Now this is massive. Now this is something that has kind of been a problem almost on every single FIFA. When there's a cross, right, and it's a 50-50, the attacker has a very, very good chance that he's going to win it and then score it, especially this year with the time finishing shit, which is why, to me, no matter how much times they're going to try and adjust it and effective, I don't think they're going to be able to get it right, but that's just obviously a different thing. But this is massive, because this is telling me now that the defender should be able to, you know, that clip I posted long ago about that prime midget Modric, whatever the fuck it was, jumping like prime Michael Jordan, right? That's what I mean, I guess, by that's not going to happen anymore. So yeah, I'm all well and for this. This is crucial. Because even back in FIFA 14, the crosses always, remember, the attacker always had an advantage. So this should mean now it's 50-50. Decrease volley again. Yes. I mean, should never have even been there. Chain skill. Oh, over the top issues raised. Yes. Chaining of skill moves that were just, I mean, you've seen it, right? The crocodiles. I'm so proud, by the way, inventing the crocodiles. I see so many more people using it now. The crocodile. Yes, fuck that move. Yeah, I've been saying this for a while, and I get some hate because a lot of people like skilling and stuff. But come on, there has to be some form of realism in it. The way skill moves work in FIFA 19, especially the overpowered ones, are a joke. To me, I've always said this. Yes, it's crucial. You can't, exactly. Each subsequent skill move more error prone than the last. I've always said this, right? I've faced players who are good skillers, and I've got no issue with that. By good skillers, I mean they combine different skill moves and do literally pretty much know every single skill move in the game. You guys know me, I'm not a skiller, blah, blah, blah. But what happened this year was, again, people spamming the same ones, like crocodiles, elasticos, tornadoes, shit like that. No part in the game, that stuff. Like all the others, if you combine it, to me, a skill in being a good skiller is combining it, as I said, and knowing different ones and the timing of it. I have a mate of mine who's insane at skilling. He knows every single one of them, been skilling since like FIFA 11, FIFA 12, with different skill moves every single year. But this year to me, they've lost it. There's the skilling, to me, every time I see someone skill, I'm like, ridiculous. And I know there's some exception. RR9 is another one that I've seen some clips of. That's a fantastic skill to me. I've got no problem with that. But the people that spam the same ones, ridiculous. Complex skill moves like tornado, flick ups, yes. See, I would have rather they said it's completely removed, but I guess they should pretty much be massively decreased. There's no mention of a crocodile, interesting enough. I mean, I hope to God that move's completely removed. I mean, or at the very least it becomes like this and error prone, but we'll see. Set piece position, and players have come forward, pointing out the many times a shorter defender would make it. Yes. Again, a basic stuff, but it's nice to see it being mentioned. You know, I literally cannot play with Kante in my team because he's always the one that's front post marking Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, that's gonna go. And here we go. Yeah. I mean, okay. You're going to work on it. I'm sure. I trust them. I'm sure it's not going to be like it was this year. But to me, when I see Manuel goalkeeper, I'm like, okay, so if I'm true on goal, right? Now they have to commit to a side, which is obviously how it should have been anyways. But so now he commits to the right, and I shoot to the right. And he gets there where I'm going to shoot. Does that take skill? It's a guessing game to me. To me, it's a guessing game. It's the same as penalties in a way. You're going to guess which side he's going to go. There's a little bit of skill, but very, very small. So now, as I said, if I'm one-on-one and And again, a chance I should score 99% of the time, and I shoot it there, and the guy moves him there, and he saves it, even though I broke him down and I created the chance. This is why it has no part being in the game, and I cannot believe they still left it in there. What the actual fuck? And this right here, we have already received feedback from both core and pro players. We've gone back and forth on Twitter here, Corey and Tinky, but 95%, I keep saying numbers, but I'm trying to make a point. I don't know obviously what the exact number is, but literally I don't know a single pro that wants it in the game. Let me tell you what they would have told you. If this actually happened, the first thing they would have told you was remove it. Not work on it, remove it. Why is it still in there? Again, I want a valid reason why it's still in there, because to me saying, oh, we've worked on it and we're happy this is going to be the way moving forward. No, you can't keep being stubborn. As I said, unless you're contractually obliged, then I'm okay. At least give me that reason. But you can't keep insulting us like this. You can't. All of the good stuff being undone by shit like this. Passing. Players have provided feedback on passing. Yes, I know Italians massive on this. To me, passing's been a weird one, because I don't think, as I said, all the others, all the rest of the stuff, I've put it ahead of passing in terms of broken stuff. Doesn't mean it's not important, but all right, here we go. Increased error on difficulty. Yes, this is obviously crucial. I swear I've seen this kind of note for ages. Like I keep seeing it that they've done something to 180 degrees, and yet I still see them happen. Hopefully this time they're going for good. Increased accuracy. Yes, will result in increased accuracy. Yes, I like this because it's important. It's very important, because I see a lot of people saying unrealistic passes, but we are playing 6 minutes a half. It's crucial that I'm allowed to play quick. I'm allowed to make passes that you know, maybe in real life can't quite work, but you know, there has to be an important balance, as with everything between real life and virtual. But I like this. I think it's crucial. No obstacle. Yes. Use controlled dinked passes will now be an option for ground and shoot dinked passes. Oh shit! So there's a new mechanic now. See, I'm not so sure on this. Dinked passes are slightly elevated passes used to avoid defenders. So there's going to be a new way to pass the ball, which is called dinked passes. I don't know. We'll see. So you have to trigger with the new mechanic. I don't know. We'll see about this. Driven pass and go mechanic will be enabled as another passing option. Okay, so pass and go, more mobility position while attacking. I like this. I think surely this means, again, something I really want is that you're allowed to play quick passes. Like, I'm not saying unrealistic, as they said, 180 degrees gone, but I think you should still be allowed to attack quick if you can, to do quick passes if you see them before the others. And I think hopefully this is what it means, right? Because oh shit, so the manual pass that was available through this button combo. Oh, so this means the driven pass, right? It means the driven pass, I think. So if you do a driven, so it's gone. The driven pass is gone completely. Will no longer be available, I think, if I read that correctly. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this replaces, as I said, if this means you can play quicker, you can do, you know, quicker passes and stuff, I'm all for it. I think we do need that, because this year what they've done is when they removed the effectiveness of the driven pass from FIFA 18, again, I don't think the driven pass from FIFA 18 was right. It was way too overpowered, but in a way, I don't like how this year they completely nullified that. It feels like I don't have means to, again, do those intricate quick passes. So hopefully that's what it means. So that's all well and good as well. I'm okay with all of this, to be honest. Player switching. Ooh. Players have provided feedback. Yes. A player that would be locked to a loose ball. The team is working. Yes. That will now show an option for automatic switching on air balls and loose ball. Holy shit. This is massive. Because this is when you know, when you literally, there's a loose ball in there, and your guy the closest player does not lock onto it automatically when he should. He has to lock on. Sometimes I don't have to trigger that manually. So now the guy automatically locks onto the loose ball. That is huge. Players also provide with the switching. Yes, I mean, all well and good. I mean, work on the brilliant. So that's it. Yeah. Next steps. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Man, that's it. Wow. I mean, vast majority good when you read it. Completely ruined by this and this. Completely ruined. This is where I'm at, guys. Obviously, I'm not gonna give you guys an opinion on until I play it. Like, it's not a review. This isn't like, this is just my opinion until you play it. Again, I don't give a shit who plays the game and comes and tells me what it's about. I have to play it. So until that happens, you will not see obviously a proper review. Disappointed with these because these, so I don't think I need to play it to know that. Yeah, I mean, I guess we need to play to see how much they've adjusted them, and I do think they've adjusted them probably as best maybe they can. But even then, that's not good enough for me. They had to be gone. But everything else sounds good. Listen, this is my only problem. My only problem with all of this, right? All of this is stuff, and another pro put this to me, and I agree with him. It's kind of like they're fixing on FIFA 19's problems, which is good. But how I think it should have happened was a completely new game, and then this has to come out within the first 1 or 2 months of the game, right? Because it kind of sounds a bit too good to be true, because it's literally fixing every single issue with FIFA 19. Whereas, and I don't know if they're doing this to sell FIFA 20, but in a way it's good, because now that they've come out and said all of this, they kind of have to deliver on it. Like, you can't say all of this way out, and then FIFA 20 comes and this stuff isn't how you've said it. So I guess that's good. But yeah, that's my only issue with this. To me, this should have come out 1 or 2 months after the game, right? And this, something like this, I would love to see for FIFA 20 as well, because obviously FIFA 20 is not going to be perfect, and the stuff with FIFA 20 that we tell you, this comes out, something similar comes out 1 or 2 months after the game and gets fixed, deals with as much major issues as it can. As I said, we're going to have to wait and find out. It's a lot of positive, completely destroyed by a couple of massive negatives. I don't want to see already people saying it's FIFA 20 is cancelled. I am very worried. Because this is insulting, but a lot of the rest is good. But as I said, we're gonna have to wait and find out. But this is it now, officially the road to FIFA 20 as well and truly began.